Hey guys, so it's game day back at the Luzhniki Stadium. I'm going to finally get to watch France. They're playing Denmark today. Really looking forward to this game. Now, one thing I want to talk about before I go and talk to some fans is how I continue to inadvertently dress like a fan of one of the teams that I'm watching. So last week, I don't know if you remember, I mentioned it in one of my vlogs, when I watched Poland play Senegal, I was wearing white and red, and a lot of people, I mean, I don't look Polish obviously, but a lot of people kept saying to me, are you a Poland fan? Because obviously I was wearing like basically the team's colour. Now today, I've ended up doing it again. Look, I'm wearing the stripes that you normally associate with Le Bleu, and yeah, I've already been asked if I'm a French journalist by a few people, so I need to stop doing that. I need to start looking at my fashion choices. And let me have a look. Well, let me show you the atmosphere around the ground at the moment. Loads of fans. Oh, we have some France fans here as well. Yeah! Bonjour, bonjour.
Buongiorno!
Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles?
Sébastien.
Sebastian. Where are you from?
France.
From which part of France?
Grenoble.
Ah, okay, so we've got Sebastian here. France to win today? France
today. 2-0.
2-0.
1 Giroud.
Giroud.
And 1 Mbappé.
Mbappé.
Il va rentrer.
What about Pogba?
Pogba, good player.
Good player?
But yeah, I don't know if he's played today or no.
We don't know.
But N'Golo Kante is here.
N'Golo Kante, Chelsea
the
player.
best.
I watch him for Chelsea.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
N'Golo Kante is the best.
Kante, the best, he's the best.
Yes,
Okay,
best
merci
player.
beaucoup, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup, au revoir.
Allez la France!
There you go, French fans, really confident. They've actually been hanging around just behind me, filming for like most of the day, so they're having a good time. I'm going to show you quite a lot of Denmark fans actually around the place. So I'll just show you generally the scene at Luzhniki. So Luzhniki's there, and here are all the fans streaming in. Lovely day again in Moscow. So I'm going to be back at full time, and I will analyse the game between France and Denmark. See you then. Hey guys, so I finally finished at Luzhniki Stadium. I haven't finished for the day actually. I've still got my interview with N'Golo Kante, Kasper Schmeichel to write up today, and actually I got an exclusive interview with Anders Christensen about Chelsea, so look out for that on the Evening Standard's website at some point over the next couple of days. It was, I have to say, the worst World Cup match I've been to at this tournament. It was 0-0 in the end between France and Denmark. It was just dull. It was pretty boring, I have to say. There was a moment, it's quite funny, me and some of my colleagues were sitting there, and it was, it was hot, it was humid. The football on show wasn't particularly very good, and you just felt like you could go for a good nap around this point. Now don't worry, I'm not taking the fact that I'm at the World Cup for granted. I'm absolutely loving being at the World Cup, but this was a dull game because at the end of the day, France and Denmark, they both knew that a draw would see them through to the next round, and so there wasn't a lot to play for. France already through, with Peru beating Australia, Denmark were already through, so it wasn't a game with a lot to play for, and it kind of showed on the pitch. Now next for me is a game between Serbia and Brazil. We've got some volunteers there. Serbia and Brazil. That is at Spartak Stadium, so stay tuned in this vlog for some footage from that game. Guys, so it's Vishali here. Today's game is Serbia's match against Brazil. It is another baking hot day in Moscow. I've just interviewed Matt Holland actually about the group stages. I've been inside, really good atmosphere, and I have to show you something because well, my family and my friends will know this, but I have searched for about 6 months for a really good Brazil cap, and lo and behold, as soon as I walked inside to the stadium, I saw a fan shop, and look what I found. Quite happy with that purchase, I have to say. I had to get it. I've been searching around for it for ages. Atmosphere is pretty great out here. Oh my god, when I was on the metro coming here, a whole bunch of Serbian fans got on, and they were jumping up and down so much that the train was literally shaking. Outside the stadium at the moment, it's basically a sea of yellow, which I'm going to hopefully show you. As you can see, loads of Brazilians here. Let's have a look. Got some skills going on there. Very impressive, very impressive. So anyway, I'm going to watch the match, and I'll come back to you after the game to share my thoughts on this game between Serbia and Brazil. Hey guys, so it's party time outside Spartak Moscow Stadium because Brazil have put their place in the last 16. They beat Serbia here 2-0 thanks to Paulinia's goal. What an assist from Felipe Coutinho, and a header from Thiago Silva in the second half, set up by none other than Neymar. Brazil, I was quite impressed with their attacking flair. I mean, the amount of nutmegs I saw Neymar do today was unreal. And the defence held out as well. You do feel like he's much more solid than 4 years ago. They've now got a last 16 clash with Mexico, which is going to be really interesting. A Mexican journalist was talking to me before the game, and he was saying that, you know, Mexico have such a bad record against Brazil at World Cups, but actually they do pretty well against them in friendlies, and whenever basically they play them outside of World Cup. So it's going to be a really interesting game. Let me just show you the atmosphere outside Spartak Moscow Stadium. Loads of Brazil fans, obviously. See them all streaming out here. Some songs going on here. And generally a really good atmosphere. It was one of the best atmospheres I've been in terms of games I've been to so far at the World Cup. I do love watching Brazil play. It's been a fab couple of days for me, watching, you know, like the France and Brazil in action. Next up for me is the last 16 game between Spain, another nation I love watching to play, and Russia. So I'll see you then.